The cold is a constant companion. It seeps through the thin blanket. It lives in the metal walls around you. You are curled into a tight ball, a small person in a very large, dark space. This is the service crawlway of a refugee starship, a forgotten corner in the guts of the machine. Down below your hiding spot, people cram the corridors. They are desperate and loud. Their fear is a scent in the recycled air. But up here there is only the hum of the ship, the deep, endless vibration of star travel. It is a lonely sound, a reminder of everything you have lost. You close your eyes tight. You try to remember a warmer place, a place with real sun and soft grass, a memory of Earth. It feels like a dream someone else had. To keep the cold and the fear away, you begin to hum. It is a quiet, simple tune, a song your mother used to sing. The words are gone, lost to time and terror. But the melody remains. It is a lullaby from a world now covered in ash. A gentle song in the heart of a cold, metal beast. You hum it for yourself. A secret comfort in the echoing silence. A tiny spark against an overwhelming darkness. Your quiet song travels farther than you know. It vibrates through the deck plates. It whispers along ventilation shafts. It becomes a ghost in the starship's systems. A faint, melodic signal buried in the machine's own noise. It is an echo of a forgotten world. And something else is listening. Down in a cluttered workshop, a man hears it. Technician, first class, Kalen, is not a happy man. He is old, tired, and surrounded by alien junk. The war has lasted his entire life. He just wants his pension and a quiet room. Instead, he has a captured Krail drone on his workbench. The drone is a twisted thing of dark metal and bioluminescent tubes. It should be inert, dead. But it emits a low, irritating hum, a sound like grinding teeth. Kalen is supposed to find a weakness, a way to shut them down for good. He thinks it is a grand waste of his time. The brass always wants miracles. He just wants a decent cup of coffee. Then he hears it. Another sound beneath the drone's grating hum. A clean, pure note that cuts through the static. Kalen freezes. He checks his diagnostic panel. An energy signature spikes, a pattern he has never seen. It is structured, complex, and somehow calm. It should not be there. He runs a scan. Nothing. He checks the ship's internal comms. Silence. The sound is gone. He grunts, blaming the ship's old wiring, or maybe his old ears. He turns back to the drone. Then the sound returns. A clear, gentle melody. It is faint, but unmistakable. The Krail drone on his bench reacts. Its pulsing red lights flicker. They shift to a soft, inquisitive blue. The grating hum softens, its pitch changing. It is trying to harmonize with the melody. Kalen stares. This is impossible. This is insane. He has been hitting this thing with every frequency he could generate. Nothing worked. He grabs a portable audio sensor. He follows the impossible music. It leads him out of his workshop. It takes him down a loud, crowded corridor. The sound grows stronger near a ventilation grate. He looks up. The melody is coming from the service crawlway above. With a sigh that could power a small shuttle, he finds a ladder. He pulls himself into the dark, dusty space. And there, he finds you. A small child, wrapped in a threadbare blanket. You are humming to yourself, eyes closed. You are the source of the impossible music, the ghost in his machine. You flinch when you see him. A big, tired man in a grease-stained uniform. You stop humming immediately. Down on his workbench, the drone's lights flash back to angry red. Its grating hum returns, louder than before. Kalen looks from his sensor back to you. He is a technician, not a hero. He deals in facts and figures. And the fact is, this frightened little girl just did the impossible. He does not smile. He almost never smiles. But for the first time in a very long time, he feels something other than tired. The summons comes without warning. 2 guards, tall and silent, appear at the entrance to your hiding spot. Kaylin is with them, looking deeply uncomfortable. They do not say much, only that you are to come with them, that the Admiral wants to see you. The other refugees stare as you are led away. They see a small girl being taken by soldiers. They imagine the worst. You do too. You walk through endless gray corridors. The ship is a maze of metal and cold lights. You arrive at a heavy blast door. It opens into a room that feels colder than the void outside. This is the command briefing room. A large, dark table dominates the space. Hollow displays flicker with maps of stars and enemy fleets. And at the table sit the generals, or their Navy equivalent, admirals. They are men and women with stern faces. Their uniforms are covered in medals and ribbons. They look at you with hard, calculating eyes. You have never felt so small. You are a ghost from the lower decks, a piece of forgotten cargo. You do not belong here. Admiral Aris? Thorn sits at the head of the table. His face looks like it was carved from granite. He has seen too many battles. He has sent too many ships into the fire. He gestures to Kaylin. This is the one? His voice is low and gravelly. This is the child you woke me up for. Kaylin nods, clutching his data slate like a shield. Admiral. The energy readings were unprecedented. The Krail drone responded to her song. It pacified the device. I have never seen anything like it. He speaks quickly. He is a technician, not a public speaker. He feels their disbelief in the air. An older admiral with a white mustache scoffs. A song. We are fighting a psychic hive mind. They communicate with shrieks that can boil a man's brain. And you bring us a singing child? He shakes his head. Our last secret weapon was a gravity cannon. It almost worked. This is just sad. They look at you. A frightened girl in oversized clothes. You are clutching the edge of your blanket. You're trying not to tremble. You're not a weapon. You are a survivor, a refugee. You just want to be left alone in your quiet, dark place. Admiral Thorn leans forward, his eyes locked on you. He sees your fear. He sees how tired you are. For a moment, you think he will send you away, back to the darkness. But then he looks at his tactical display, at the red icons of the Krail fleet, at the casualty projections. He has run out of options. He has run out of miracles. He looks back at you. What's the harm in a demonstration? He says to the room. We have a captured device in Hangar 7. A screamer. A nervous silence falls over the room. Screamers are not simple drones. They are active, hostile, and dangerous, even when contained. The white-mustached admiral starts to object. But Thorn raises a hand. We have lost 3 systems in a month. I am willing to try anything, even a lullaby. He turns his gaze back to you. Can you sing for us, child? Hangar 7 is vast and cold. It smells of ozone and hot metal. In the center of the hangar floor is a cube of transparent armor. A containment field hums around it. Inside the cube is the reason for the fear, the Krail screamer. It is not like the drone in Kaylin's lab. This one is alive. It is a nightmare of sharp angles and pulsing crimson light. It floats inside the box, twitching. It emits a sound that is not truly a sound. It is a feeling, a psychic static that scrapes against your mind. It feels like tiny needles dancing on your thoughts. It promises pain. You want to run? You stand before the containment cube. Kalen is beside you, his hand resting on your shoulder. Admirals and experts watch from a reinforced control room. They are safe behind thick glass. You are the one on the floor, the one next to the monster in the box. Admiral Thorne's voice comes over a speaker. It is calm, but tight with tension. Whenever you are ready, child. Ready? You will never be ready for this. The static from the screamer gets louder in your head. It is a shriek of pure rage. It hates you. It hates everything. How can you sing against such hate? You squeeze your eyes shut. The fear is a cold knot in your stomach. You cannot do this. Then you remember. You do not sing for them. You do not sing for the admirals or the soldiers. You sing for the memory of your mother. You sing for the warmth of a forgotten son. You sing because it is the only thing you have left. You take a shaky breath, and you begin to hum. The melody is fragile at first, a tiny thread of sound in the vast, cold hangar. The screamer inside the box twitches violently. Its psychic shriek intensifies. It wants to crush your little song. It wants to erase it. You almost falter. The hate is so strong. But Kalen's hand on your shoulder is steady. You hold on to that feeling. You hold on to the memory of your lullaby. You open your mouth and the words come. Words you thought you had forgotten. A simple song about sleeping stars and a gentle moon. You sing louder. Your voice gains strength. It does not try to fight the hate. It simply exists beside it. And then the miracle happens. The screamer's psychic shriek wavers. The sharp edge of its rage softens. The angry red light pulsing from its core flickers. The static in your head subsides, replaced by a strange new feeling, curiosity. The screamer stops twitching. It becomes still. The crimson light fades completely. It is replaced by a gentle, pulsing blue, the same blue from Kalen's workshop. The machine is listening. It tilts slightly, as if leaning in to hear you better. A low, resonant hum comes from the device. It is a single, clear note. It is in perfect harmony with your lullaby. The hangar is utterly silent, except for your song. And the alien machine, now humming along. In the control room, jaws are on the floor. Technicians stare at their consoles in disbelief. The white-mustached admiral is speechless. Admiral Thorne slowly stands up, his eyes wide. He is not looking at the machine. He is looking at you. He is looking at the little girl who just calmed a monster with a song. You are no longer a refugee. You are no longer just a child. The world changes in that moment. You are swept up by the military machine. There is no quiet crawl space to return to. There is only the mission. They give you a uniform, a simple gray jumpsuit that feels too big. They give you a title, Civilian Specialist. It does not mean anything. You are moved to the fleet's flagship, the UNS Vigilance. It is a leviathan of a ship, a mountain of dark metal and weapons. It is the heart of the human war effort. And you are being taken straight to its bridge. The journey through the ship is a blur. People stop and stare as you pass. They whisper. They look at you with a strange mix of awe and fear. You are the girl who sings to the enemy. The bridge of the Vigilance is not a room. It is a cathedral. A vast, dark space lit by the glow of 100 screens. A massive viewport shows the star-dusted blackness of space. Crew members move with quiet discipline. Their voices are low and professional. It is the most serious place you have ever been. Admiral Thorne stands at the center of it all. He watches you approach. His granite face shows no emotion, but his eyes are different now. When he looks at you, He sees more than a child. He sees a chance. A desperate, impossible chance. "Specialist," he says, his voice echoing slightly. "Welcome to the bridge." He leads you to a special station. It has been hastily installed near his command chair. It is a single padded seat. In front of it is a device with a mesh grill, an acoustic amplifier. Kalen is there, checking its connections. He gives you a small, reassuring nod. "This is your post now, your weapon station." It is a chair and a microphone. Admiral Thorne points to the main viewport. On the screen, a tactical map is displayed. A swarm of red icons is moving towards a cluster of blue ones. "The Krail," he says, his voice grim. "A full battle group. They're heading for the colony on Cygnus X1. We are the only thing standing in their way." He turns to face you. The full weight of his attention is on you. The full weight of the ship. Of the thousands of lives on board. "We are going to broadcast your voice," he says. "On all frequencies. Straight at their fleet. The technicians think it will pacify them. Just like it did the Screamer." He pauses. "We are betting thousands of lives on that theory." You look at the chair. You look at the red swarm on the screen. You look at the faces of the crew on the bridge. They are trying to be professional. But you can see the hope in their eyes. The desperate hope they have placed in you. In your voice. In a simple lullaby from a dead world. The weight of it all is crushing. You are just a girl. And they are asking you to stop a war.